Hey everyone, it's Owen from Wrestling Inc. back with another wrestling news roundup. Without any further ado, let's take a look at the biggest stories in the world of professional wrestling today. Possible spoiler on a major return at the WWE Royal Rumble. Asuka is rumoured to make her return at the WWE Royal Rumble on Saturday. Several WWE talents are said to be under the impression that Asuka will be making her in-ring return during Saturday's 30-woman Royal Rumble match, according to Fightful Select. There's no confirmation that Asuka is booked to return at the big event, but that is the rumour going around WWE. Asuka's name was at least discussed internally as a potential Women's Royal Rumble entrant. Asuka has not appeared on WWE TV since Money in the Bank 2021 back in July. She's dealt with an injury since then, and there hasn't been much said about her status or return despite numerous inquiries. There's no word on if Asuka is medically cleared to compete, but she has been discussed for an upcoming return. Ronda Rousey reportedly meets with WWE official, more on a possible Royal Rumble return. Ronda Rousey reportedly met with a WWE official last week. As we've noted, it was revealed this week that WWE are pushing for Rousey to make her return to action soon, and she's been discussed as a potential Royal Rumble entrant. It's been speculated that she may return at Saturday's big event in the Women's Rumble match, but nothing has been confirmed. It was also reported by Dave Meltzer on Wrestling Observer Radio that Rousey will be at WrestleMania 38 in April. Rousey has reportedly been training, and there's a feeling of when and not if she returns to the ring. In an update, PW Insider reports that at least one WWE official flew to California after last week's TV tapings to meet with Rousey. There's no word yet on what came of that meeting. Furthermore, WWE sources have confirmed that Rousey's makeup artist and stylist that she used when she was working for WWE, Abraham Esperanza, is scheduled to be at the Rumble on Saturday and then at Monday's Raw. The booking has been locked in for several weeks now. Regarding a Rousey return at the Rumble, it was noted that multiple sources who are aware of Rumble plans say it's all on Rousey at this point and whether or not she wants to pull the trigger on a return. With that said, WWE is ready for her return and they want her to work WrestleMania 38. WWE NXT Stand and Deliver reportedly to air same day as WrestleMania 38, WWE Hall of Fame update. The current plan is for NXT Stand and Deliver 2 to air on the same day as WrestleMania 38 Night 1. As noted, WWE confirmed this week that the 2022 Hall of Fame induction ceremony and the NXT Stand and Deliver event will air during WrestleMania 38 weekend in Dallas, Texas. There will also be a large Superstore access set up for fans. In an update, PW Insider reports that the current plans call for NXT Stand and Deliver to be held on the same day as Night 1 of WrestleMania 38. Which is Saturday, April 2nd. It was noted that the information is still very preliminary and could change as plans are locked in, but the idea is to hold the NXT event that Saturday from 12 to 3 PM Eastern as a matinee show. That would leave a few hours between Stand and Deliver and WrestleMania. On a related note, the current plan is to air the 2022 WWE Hall of Fame induction ceremony on Friday, March 31st. The ceremony is set to air on Peacock and the WWE Network. There is no word on if the Hall of Fame will air live or be taped ahead of time, but as of today, the current working plan is to have the ceremony air after SmackDown on Fox goes off the air, which would be at 10 PM Eastern Time or 9 PM local time in Dallas. There's still no word on what venue will host NXT and the Hall of Fame that weekend, but WWE will be announcing full details in the coming weeks. AEW star reportedly signs a new contract. AEW's Frankie Kazarian is reportedly continuing his run with the company. According to PW Insider, the former AEW Tag Team Champion has signed a new contract with All Elite Wrestling, however the terms of the deal are yet to be disclosed. Kazarian, alongside SCU partners Christopher Daniels and Scorpio Sky, were among some of the first AEW stars signed to contracts in 2019. He was also one of the first ever AEW Tag Team Champions with SCU, teaming with Sky to defeat the Lucha Bros in the finals of the Tag Team Title Eliminator Tournament. They would remain champions for a total of 83 days before losing them to Hangman Page and Kenny Omega. In a final attempt to win back the tag team titles back from the Young Bucks last year, SCU suffered a defeat and were forced to disband. This would set Kazarian up for a run as the Elite Hunter, whose sole mission was to tear apart the Elite talent by talent. Kazarian has recently been featured on AEW Dark and AEW Dark Elevation, having competed in a losing effort against Lance Archer on the January 19th episode. This past weekend, news emerged that numerous AEW contracts are soon to expire if the talents are not offered a new contract soon. This includes stars such as Brian Cage, Marco Stunt, Joey Janela, Lio Rush, and others. Backstage news on Veer Mahaan and the WWE Royal Rumble. It's been months now that WWE has been advertising the arrival of Veer Mahaan on Monday Night Raw, but up until now, the promising WWE talent has been performing exclusively on Main Event each week. One may draw the reasonable conclusion that WWE is saving him for a big moment to capitalize on the hype, possibly at this weekend's Royal Rumble. However, according to PW Insider, several sources within WWE have revealed that there are zero plans for Veer Mahaan at the Rumble. Unless some sort of last-minute change is executed, he will not be appearing at this Saturday's premium live event. Veer Mahaan once worked Raw as a henchman for Jinder Mahal alongside Shanky. When the latter two were sent to SmackDown in the WWE draft, Veer Mahaan was left to his own devices on the red brand. It was noted that there was, quote, no real rhyme or reason behind the split, and for a while many assumed Veer Mahaan would join them on SmackDown. During his time on WWE main events, Mohann has scored victories over Cedric Alexander, John Morrison, and T-Bar. He has been backstage for Raw shows in the past, even tapings where he was not booked for main events. Veteran WWE talent reportedly asks for his release. Veteran WWE superstar Brian Kendrick has reportedly requested his WWE release. Kendrick requested his WWE release a few weeks back and has not been at any of the recent WWE NXT television tapings in Orlando, according to PW Insider. Word is that Kendrick has been waiting for his release for at least 6 weeks now. The timeline for Kendrick's release is interesting, as he was scheduled to wrestle Haaland on the December 28 NXT episode. That match never happened, and it was believed that the bout was nixed due to COVID-19 precautionary measures, but that was never confirmed. Kendrick did participate in a backstage angle with Haaland the week before the planned bout. Kendrick has been working as an NXT and 205 Live producer. Kendrick has not wrestled since teaming with Mansoor for a win over 2.0 on the October 30 edition of WWE 205 Live. He announced in early 2021 that he was semi-retired and that he was transitioning into a role of a WWE producer, but he would still wrestle part-time. There's no word on if WWE will grant Kendrick's release, but we will keep you updated. What are your thoughts on today's Wrestling News Roundup? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Be sure to like and subscribe to Wrestling Inc. and I'll speak to you again very, very soon.